Okay, so I have for, and it automatically does Sims 4 game/bin, and then the Sims 4 underscore e. This is what the link should look like. So you press next, and it uses DirectX 9, and it says installing Reshade. It's installing Reshade. So now here's a time where you can browse for the preset. This is the Reshade preset. This should be in your bin. So get Reshade presets in your game. You have to first go to where your game is installed, and my game is installed in a SSD, so it's on a M.2 SSD. It's actually a Samsung 970 Evo. It's one of the fastest SSDs you can make. This is where I make all my YouTube stuff. Right here is my Sims 4 folder, so you have all these files here for all the different packs. Basically, just ignore these and just go to the folder that says game, and then go into bin. And then here you have all of the Reshade presets that you have had installed, or probably there won't be any for you, but there might be. I actually have a lot. I have Miss Lollipop's Radiance. I have my own. So this is where you want. So to get this location into here, so it's easier to get. What you do is you just you can copy and paste it, and then to go here, and then you paste that there, and then it'll just directly link you to where you need to go. So we're going to be installing my Reshade preset, obviously. This is my this is the right one. So it should, because I have one for screenshots and then I have one for gameplay, so I had to make sure I'm installing the right one, because this one is for pic. If you want like the blur thing, really it doesn't need to be like a separate Reshade. I just did it as that. The only thing I added was depth of field. So if you want like perception where it's like blurred in the back, just add the depth of field. That's all I added for that. And then you click open once you select my Reshade preset, or whatever Reshade you want to install. So then after you've selected the Reshade preset you want to install, you click next. And then what I personally do with this, just to make sure I have everything I need, I click uncheck all, and then I click check all. And then that just like makes sure everything is checked, because it's honestly the easiest, and then that way you know that you are not missing any files whatsoever. And then once you do that, then you press next, and then it'll go through these cycles of adding everything, installing everything, and it'll take like a minute or two, and now it says it's successfully finished. Now it is finished. Now let's load up the game. I will show you guys what my preset looks like. So the game has now loaded, but as you can tell, at least for me, there are errors compiling some effects. I don't know why that is. Sometimes I selected everything. I don't know why that says that. With Reshade, I normally get that error, so I don't know if it's just maybe an unlucky, but I've literally tried to uninstall it, reinstall it, and everything like that. That's why I used G-Shade for such a long time. Now it is normal for it to take a long period of time once you first launch the game. Once you installed Reshade, it is 100% completely normal for it to take, I don't know, maybe an extra, 10-15 minutes for it to load. So let's say, for instance, your game normally takes 15 minutes. It would take maybe 25 to 30 minutes to load instead of the 15 minutes that it would normally take. It's gonna slowly, has to render all the effects. It has to go through everything, and then once it does, your game will load. You see my game starting to load, but it will like show that it's on, then show that it's off, and then it'll like, once it finishes the compiling of everything, the Reshade will be installed completely. And then once this finishes loading, I will also show you guys how to set up your screenshot. Okay, the game has finally loaded. Now set up the home, and then for some reason like all this stuff like views to like load. Now it didn't load in the way it normally does. Okay, the reason why it didn't look the same is because it didn't load in the Technicolor. So I don't know why it didn't load in the Technicolor, but you will have to enable Technicolor too, because for some for me personally, that if the game is like way too bright, then it's like it hurts your eyes. Like for me personally, like I have an issue if I sit in front of a computer, like my eyes like really hurt. So I feel like this like adds like the brightness of like, if you guys want to like see, like let me set up my toggle. So effect toggle. So this is what I normally set my toggle to, is R. So for the toggle, I just press it as R. So this is what it looks without, and this is what it looks like with. I really like this version of it better, and I'm glad I'm just going back to this because of the simple fact of the matter that it's not quite as bright. I mean, it's still a lot brighter than the game, but it is nowhere near as bright as what my other one was. And Rosetta babes, you have some broken CC, or like, I don't know if she's got rings that's clashing with it, but this is what it looks like in game. And it's currently 6 p.m. and this is honestly one of the most beautiful times to use this Reshade preset, because just look how absolutely stunning this is. Let me show you guys. Okay, so let's travel to Tomarang, because this is Tomarang is obviously the new world that comes with for rent. So I want to like show you guys what it looks like with that, so that way if you guys want to use this preset there, you guys kind of like know like what it looks like. So let's head over to Tomarang, and this is actually in my like save file for the LP. So let's just go to the national park, and it says it's scorching hot, and it's actually beautiful right now. This is what my Reshade preset looks like in Tomarang. For example, this is without my Reshade preset, and this is with it. It does add a lot of saturation, and I will say that it does add a lot of saturation. But I love my game to be bright. I love colors. I love how I want my game to look pretty. And one thing that I really love about that, ooh, look how shiny. Sorry, I got distracted. But one thing I love about this world, particularly with my Reshade preset, is these flowers. Now, I'm not showing it in all its beautiful glory as I could, because it's not daylight out, it's like dusk. But can I change the time? I can't change. Okay, I can. So let me jump to 12 o'clock. So this is what it looks like in the heat of the day at 12 noon. And it's way too hot. Hold on, let me change her into a hot weather wear, so my girl doesn't burn to death. Oh, for God's sake, this is not what I need, game. This is not what I need. I literally changed the weather for 1 second. I didn't even get a chance to change her into her hot weather wear. Okay, where's that at? This game loves to test me, but I love it. I love the game that loves to test me. I swear she actually died. I mean, that's just like the chaos of my videos. I mean, I'm trying to make a Reshade tutorial and my sim dies. That's just classic me. So if you guys like chaos, please consider subscribing. I don't even know what to say at this point, because I think she might have died. I truthfully think what I had her in is cooler than that, but she's now in her hot weather wear. This isn't about her being pretty, this is about her being cool. I love how the game gave her sweatpants for her every day. I mean, for her hot weather wear. It's lovely. Let's go back to Tomarang, because I wanted to show you guys how beautiful this is in the night. So let's just load into the Thai restaurant that I built. No, I want to do the park, because it's where before. I didn't build it. That's actually inaccurate. I did not build that Thai restaurant. I got that from the gal. Okay, no, let me change the weather to, so it's not a freaking heat wave. Like, my goodness. And then let me change the time to 15 hours to set it to 3 p.m. Okay, so now it is the proper time, and she will not die because I also have the game pause and she's in her hot weather. Oh, she's flirty. So going back to what we were doing before, I want to, you guys love it as well. I want to show you guys one final location before I end this video off, and that is going to be the beautiful world of Tartosa. Now I want to show you obviously I'm going to show you the beach world, I'm going to show you the town, and I'm also going to show you like the wedding venue. So let's first head to the beach, and I want to show you guys what Tartosa looks like, and then I want to show you like what like the world around it looks like as well. How come every time I load into a world it is literally raining? Okay, we'll do sunny, and then time set it to 12 so it's not so dark. But look at how beautiful this is. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's absolutely stunning. Lighthouse, and I'm really high up. This world is honestly stunning with the Reshade. Again, this is with it off. This is with my Reshade off. This is with my Reshade on. I love this world so much. And then this is like the ocean, and then let me show you like the little cart for flowers. This is what it looks like, the little cart for flowers. By the way, I married that guy in like one of my personal saves. I know it's kind of off topic, but I did. Oh, it's a lottery. And then here's the cake stand. And then this area over here. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it from me. Let me change Rosetta into her everyday outfit, even though she'll literally be like sweltering in it. I genuinely kind of don't care right now because I'm just ending the video. The game started lagging. Love that. Then of course it started Rosetta, I swear my game is like running at 2 FPS. My Sims are just not listening. This has just devolved into chaos. Truthfully, this video has devolved into from fun video to chaos because now my game's like lagging and I don't know how to get rid of it. And then this Sim isn't listening to me. Are you frozen? I've just about had it with this game. When I tell you I've just about had it, I truthfully and full-heartedly mean I have damn near had it with. Like now my Sim is literally T-posing. Are you kidding me? And my girl's still T-posing. My game's running at 2 FPS. My game is literally running on 2 FPS. Why game? Why? I'm trying to record a video. And then Rosetta's T-posing. You know what? Where are you at in the gallery? You know what? I've literally just about had it with her. Reset. She's literally just T-posing and she's refusing to move and my game is just struggling. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you on the beautiful scene of this wedding arch here in, I don't even know what this is. This is commemorating something. I'm not exactly sure what. As I said, I'm about at my wit's end with this game. This lag is just going to be the death of me. But anyways, guys, I hope you found my video entertaining. Honestly, this is just a disaster to film. But I truthfully had fun and I'm glad I actually